Hi, I'm Chris Emsworth, and this is a recap of this amazing sci-fi action movie. Be warned, as there will be major spoilers ahead. The last of their kind, Gorr and his daughter Love struggle in a desolate desert. Love perished despite their prayers to their god Rapu. Gorr responds to the god-killing Necro Sword summons, which takes him to Rapu's verdant world. Gorr renounces the deity, after Rapu mercilessly mocks and ignores his situation, which leads Rapu to strangle him. Gorr accepts the Necro Sword and uses it to murder Rapu, pledging to kill all gods. Under the influence of the sword, Gorr is given the power to control the shadows and create monsters, but he is also cursed with an imminent death and corruption. Thor, who has joined the Guardians of the Galaxy, discovers that Sif has sent out a distress signal after Gorr kills several gods. He separates from the team and encounters a hurt Sif, who informs him that New Asgard is Gorr's next target. Dr. Jane Foster, Thor's ex-girlfriend, has been identified as having stage 4 terminal cancer, and medical treatment has failed to cure her. She goes to New Asgard in the hopes that the remaining shreds of Thor's hammer Mjolnir, which Thor has casted an enchantment to protect Jane, will be able to heal her. The hammer is reforged and become bonded to her, just as Gorr's attack starts. Thor arrives in New Asgard and is surprised to see Jane brandishing Mjolnir. Thor teams up with her to combat Gorr. Gorr is stopped by the group, but he manages to get away and kidnaps several Asgardian kids, imprisoning them in the Shadow Realm. In order to alert the other gods and solicit their assistance in raising an army, the gang journeys to Omnipotent City. Zeus, the head of the gods, is afraid of Gorr and is unwilling to assist. Believing that they can hide in the city and be secure from Gorr, Zeus orders the group's capture in order to stop them from telling Gorr where the city is. When Korg is hurt by Zeus, Thor uses the High God's Thunderbolt to impale Zeus with it, which Valkyrie snatches before they flee to face Gorr in. While they travel, the two rekindle their romance after Thor hears of Jane's cancer diagnosis, but they are unable to find the kids. When they reach the Shadow Realm, Jane deduces the trap set up by Gorr after spotting old paintings that show Thor's Batleagues, Stormbreaker, as a way to call the Bifrost to enter the realm of eternity. To stop Gorr from using Stormbreaker, she throws it away. But when Gorr takes control of the situation and threatens to kill Jane, Thor is forced to call Stormbreaker back. Before Jane passes out, Gorr successfully takes Stormbreaker and hurts Valkyrie. Thor learns that Jane's Thor form is preventing her body from fighting the disease naturally when he returns to New Asgard. As a result, Thor makes his way to the Altar of Eternity alone, and using Zeus' Thunderbolt, gives the kids his power to fight Gorr's monsters. While he fights Gorr, they shatter the Necro Sword, freeing Gorr from its hold, but the three are sent into Eternity's realm with Gorr. When Jane senses that Gorr is going to kill Thor, she joins the fight to save him. As he prepares to fulfill his request, Thor begs Gorr to save his daughter rather than the gods. Thor then steps aside to let Gorr make his choice while caring for Jane, who passes away in his arms due to her illness. Gorr is moved by their affection and asks for Eternity to bring Love back to life, which it grants. As Gorr succumbs to the curse, he asks Thor to look after Love. After that, the kids head back to New Asgard, where Valkyrie and Sif start teaching them, and a monument is erected in Jane's honor. Love, whom Thor adopts and who helps him in his exploits, uses Stormbreaker while the former wields Mjolnir. In the post-scene, back in Omnipotent City, a recovering Zeus sends his son Hercules to assassinate Thor. Mid-credits shows Jane arrives at the gates of Valhalla, where Heimdall greets her. Thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe and like this channel, and click notification bell for latest uploads. Also watch out the next Marvel movie, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.